Gotta beat fascism, guys.
Ah, but fascism brings such despair. Come on, about your favorite, despair.
That on my face.
Really close shave.
Well, you can't get a closer shave than Headsman's brand blades, that's for sure.
The trial's not even over yet, and I'm already exhausted.
Still, you're able to fight back the queen herself from there.
Well, maybe with Miss Face help, I won't have to keep on playing her game much longer. Speaking of which, I guess it's a little late to be asking, but do you think she's well enough to testify, Mr. Wright?
She slept all day yesterday out of exhaustion, apparently. But that's all it was, so she should be okay.
Barbed head? Horn head?
Oh, hello, Your Benevolence.
Princess Rafa, you were really impressive in there.
I am the royal priestess Rafa Padma Kurain. And I am prepared to face my father's death.
Lag.
Skill issue, Skipper. Despite your mother's opposition, you stood your ground. And in doing so, you fulfilled your duty as the royal priestess.
Microsoft PowerPoint.
It was all thanks to you and your friends. Your belief in me gave me the courage to follow my path. So, you have my gratitude.
Oh, don't mention it.
I know. I shall thank you with a gift. What would you like? A cow? A horse? Or perhaps I shall reward your efforts with a royal shoulder massage.
Oh, that's okay, Your Benevolence. Your gratitude is more than enough. Thanks.
But I thought you Americans liked massages, fuck. My technique was highly praised by my father, I'll have you know.
Oh, hello. Hello, not Meekins. Hey, you lawyers. Hey, you lawyers. Where's the accused?
Huh? Jerk? That's a good question.
I blew it big time, AJ.
That's...
Shut up, you!
What's going on?
The scoundrel tried to escape with the accused. God fucking damn it.
What?
We were,
God damn it, Dats.
we were able to nab him, but the accused is nowhere to be found. Will you hide him, you miscreant? I keep telling you, I got no idea where he went. I mean, yeah, we booked it together, but I lost track of him after that.
So Dirk's on the lam now?
Probably, but who knows? He vanished in the blink of an eye.
Vanished?
You wanna know something, AJ? Dirk said to me, I can't put Amara in danger. I have to set her free before it's too late.
My theory grows in power. What? Don't tell me he's gonna rescue her.
But that's why I'm telling ya. That's why I helped him escape in the first place.
Dats! Do you realize what you've done? Well, what's done is done.
Stop groaning.
Still, why do you choose to go rescue her now?
Maybe you didn't want to die with any regrets or something. You know, just in case he ended up on the chopping block.
Why, Dirk? Thought you believed in me.
Ah, don't be like that, AJ. He'll be back as soon as he's free tomorrow. You'll see.
That's not the point, Dats.
Listen, lawyer. You let us know immediately if the accused contacts you. The trial would now resume. See that you are ready.
Wait, the trial's still on? Even without the defendant?
Those were her eminent's orders, so you will return to the courtroom at once. Let's go, Apollo. All we can do is see where the next testimony leads. And
Whoop.
my window turned off. Thanks, OBS.
What?
Let me just... OBS is such a functioning program. As I would slam my head against my computer. Well... Oh god, that chicken tender went down the wrong hole. Look.
Oh no, it's in tiny box now. Get my fucking number out. There.
Oh fuck. Oh, I need water. Hold up.
Drink. I'm gonna need water too with all this chocolate.
Now then, let us resume the trial at hand.
Back with my water. Oh fuck. Sippy sip.
I'm going to get my water.
And then Mass died.
I'm still here, hold your damn horses.
I don't got horses.
Get some horses and hold them. Now then, let's resume. I already said this line.
Oh, I wasn't here, so.
Now then, let us resume the trial at hand. Get that man some horses.
Neo went to get some water. Give me...
Laura Croft won't stop until she's in every game.
Exactly. That's what I said. Good for her.
I'm back.
Hey.
Your Majesty? My client seems to have gone missing.
What do you think, Your Eminence? Should we proceed without the accused?
Why not? My royal guard is searching for him as we speak. They shall find him soon enough, for they would not dare to keep me waiting.
Edward's over on the inside is like, am I bisexual? Yes, but what about the law governing court proceedings?
But
Then I shall simply revise it.
oh my fucking god.
As ruling sovereign of Kurain, I proclaim the following. Should the accused be an enemy of the crown, they may be tried in absentia.
Well, in that case, guess there's no problem proceeding.
Fuck this bitch.
Street fuck.
Imagine you're losing and you decide to whip out your country's law book and just rewrite it.
Will the witness, Miss... Oh, God. Maya Fey, please approach the stand. Give me some whiskey.
Sorry to sum you like this, Maya.
Maya. Getting dragged out of bed and into court is not exactly a fun wake-up call, Nick.
I'm
It's
sorry,
only the
Miss
eighth
Faye.
time it's
It was
happened.
my idea.
And you are?
Oh, right. I'm Apollo Justice. It's nice to finally meet you.
Oh, so you're Apollo. Nick's told me all about you.
He's my son.
My son.
You're the new guy with the loud voice and a bit of an unreliable streak, right?
Damn, what the?
Unreliable?
Well, that was 2 years ago. You come a long ways.
Bitch.
Phoenix during Apollo Justice. Hey Maya, this bitch over here is fucking useless.
So why was I called here anyway? Am I under arrest again?
Huh?
I guess no one's
He's
filled her
been
in.
arrested.
Well, she has been asleep this entire time.
Miss Faye, this is a trial for Dirk Sadmati, and you're here as a witness.
What? Dirk's been arrested? But
It's not exactly the reaction I was expecting.
Miss Fey, you are suspected of playing a part in the murder of Justice Minister Inga.
what?
Someone allegedly forced you to channel the minister to obfuscate the time of his murder. At least that's what the defense claims.
Wait, what? How could you, Apollo? How did you even reach that conclusion?
Sorry, but it's the only way this whole case makes any sense.
Your understandable anger at the defense aside, will you testify, Miss Fey?
Yes, Your Majesty. I don't have any idea what's going on, but I know I didn't channel Minister Inga.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't even have a chance to do something like that. Besides, I'd never go quietly along with some criminal's plan. Though, I guess there are some things I'd go quietly along with.
What the fuck do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Everything that Phoenix Wright has ever done.
Like,
Half of this stuff was Maya's idea. Hold up.
Are you sure about that, Wright? I seem to remember something about a parrot.
Yeah, but Maya wasn't involved in that. She called me insane. That's it. But she did.
And an orca.
Maya wasn't even there. She was literally in your country.
And a corpse. You know, the one from the previous trial.
Oh. No, wait, that was 2 trials ago. Get that right.
Shotgun!
Ah!
Well, to them it was only one.
But to us, the viewers, the voice actors, it
Seems the
was
witness
2.
doesn't believe she has ever channeled Justice Mr. Inga. Oh, neck. Oh, fuck my neck. Ow.
Sprained my shoulder the other day. It did not ended well.
And if her words prove to be true, Defense, your entire argument becomes moot. You do understand that, don't you? Yes, of course. It doesn't seem like Miss Faye is lying.
Apollo. Maya was being awfully secretive about something just now.
Yep. And I guess I better dig a bit deeper and try to get her to open up to me first.
Apollo versus Garan.
Little hater versus big woman. You've been asleep ever since you were rescued from the tomb, correct?
I was exhausted after being held captive for so long.
That must have been terrible.
Maya, Mr. Igna didn't do anything to you, did he? I'll kill him. Oh wait, he's dead.
Oh no, it wasn't like that. On the contrary, I asked him for all sorts of things.
Like what?
Like, I'm really craving burgers and I'll die if I miss an episode of The Plumed Punisher. Acting like a brat netted me a TV and even a few burgers from someplace. He was surprisingly nice to me.
That's weird.
Huh? Are you sure we're talking about the same guy here?
He may have loomed large, but he was unexpectedly easy to push around.
Even though he's the one who was responsible for pushing me those execution papers through.
Oh, that? Approving executions was simply his preferred method of stress relief.
What?
For a wife like her, he was probably really pushing them through out of fear.
Step on me, mommy. Duh. I'm beginning to see why he wanted to stage a coup. Phoenix, you said that
In
out
any
loud.
case, my time in captivity wasn't so bad. And of all the things that happened,
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? Maybe you just don't remember channeling him.
don't remember. I may be 28, but I'm not senile, you know.
God, she's 28. It's so weird.
Same age as Mia.
Yeah. Something's not right here. Miss Faye, you were confined to Amara's tomb the whole time, is that correct?
Yes. But I wasn't conscious the whole time.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Did you ever see Nanya in the tomb? Dressed as Dirk?
Huh? Is this some kind of joke? I think I'd remember if I saw something as crazy as that.
Plus, I doubt anyone would carry out a crime like that right in front of a potential witness.
I hate when he's right.
I'm your mentor, you're supposed to hate when I'm right.
You didn't have a chance to channel him? Does channeling someone take a long time?
Not really. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much instantaneous. I was all tied up, literally. So there was no way for me to make the channeling mundra with my hands tied to it.
Right. I guess you really didn't channel Inga then.
Maya, when mediums are done with a session, they can send the spirit back to the other world themselves, right?
Sure, unless they're still in training. Amateurs can get possessed by spirits sometimes. But full-fledged mediums can stay in total control of the session. And they can send the deceased spirit away anytime they want.
So I take it you can do that too, Miss Faye?
Of course! It's a cinch for the new and improved Mystic Maya Faye, Ace Spirit Medium!
That's strange. You seem like the same old child as Maya to me.
I'll show you, childish Nick!
Bops him. Ah!
Hold it!
Remember Pearl punched Phoenix so hard that he fell unconscious?
Powerhouse Pearl. So you wouldn't channel spirits for unseemly purposes?
Of course not! Spirit channeling is my bread and butter! And I take a lot of pride in my work. It's like, would you use your legal skills to commit a crime, Apollo?
Well, until finger pointing and objecting became deadly, I don't see how they can be used.
Ha! Marvel vs. Capcom.
Turnabout mode.
Exactly.
Wow, you're a regular Mr. Smarty Pants, just like Nick. Always at the ready with some sarcastic comeback.
I think I'll save my many objections for after the trial.
Yes, please.
Anyway, I never go along with something like murder.
Hold it!
It sounds to me like you're trying to hide something, Miss Faye.
Didn't anyone teach you about respecting boundaries, Apollo? It's really rude to pry into a person's private affairs.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Wait, we're in a court of law.
Ha!
Yeah, I know.
Then what was it all about me being rude? I'm just doing my job. So please, just tell me. What exactly are you hiding?
Sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say.
What?
What? You made a promise to Dirk?
Mm-hmm. A pretty big one.
I think this is about all you're going to get out of her.
Bitch! No! I need answers! Yeah,
Ah!
enough. The witness is denying that she channeled any spirits. Further questioning is pointless. I can hear the thunder again.
The thunder was her
It
book.
appears your little fiction has been soundly exposed for what it is.
You should listen to her, Apollo.
Bro!
No!
You side with the enemy!
I didn't even know why you suspected me in the first place. I mean, you don't have any evidence of me channeling Mr. Inga, do you?
Do we? Oh, evidence, huh?
There's no point in even thinking about it, really. I don't use anything special to channel spirits, so there wouldn't be anything left behind.
That's true. Just like when she channeled the high priest on Mayonnaise' own body. I wonder how Dahlia's doing right now. Probably burning in hell.
If the
Man, it's hot in here.
If the defense has no evidence to offer, I will have to end this cross-examination. Yeah, the sturdy bitch keeps trying to call us up, but we're kind of swamped here, plus with all the stolen stuff going on. That was a really terrible blitz.
Fucking Dahlia would call it IMP.
For real.
Now I'm just thinking about the fact that the first person people that canonically IMP killed, because the pilot is not canon, got together.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about that for a minute? Can we just decipher the fact that the first person to call him got together with the person she set a hit out on?
Love is weird.
Honestly, when you think about like the first few people that Blitz apologizes to, he actively made their lives better. The only one that really didn't get that treatment was the Cherubs, and he didn't apologize to the Cherubs.
Why would he apologize to the Cherubs?
He even apologized to Dorks.
Jesus, Fizz.
What?
My dog opening the door because
Okay,
there's thunder.
technically he also did apologize to the massive pile of corpses that were left behind in the old Dorks base. Their lives aren't better. Their lives are over.
Probably somewhere in hell.
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing, Susie?
Oh my god, what if Dorks get into hell and they find all their own compatriots?
That's fucked, man.
Fear, 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 fear. We got an army in hell and on Earth. Why didn't you give us weapons better than the Edo period?
Yeah, no Pierre is cool and you fucking know it.
God damn it, you're right.
And Paulo pushed his finger in his head so hard, it gave him a brain hemorrhage or something. I don't know. I'll leave into that.
Sorry, Fizz was being stupid and she locked herself in my brother's room. Because sometimes she'll just like my brother doesn't really sleep in his room, but like he'll leave his door open. And so Fizz sometimes walks in there and then the door shuts behind her and she locks herself in. It's like, god damn it. I have to do that every time.
Don't worry.
Bro, I just let you in the room. Why do you want to go out already?
Don't worry.
Cat?
They'll figure it out in the next 100 times they lock themselves in there.
I don't think that's gonna happen. What now? Even if she doesn't use any special items to do the channeling itself. You'd think there would be something to complete the deception.
You bet there is.
You bet your sweet Bippy.
You bet there is.
Dude, fucking Ann, get out! Ann, die. Okay, there we go.
You're bluffing, I take it.
Ants.
Ants, yeah, where's that fucking... Hold on, where's the fucking Jack's Phillips video where it's like ants, 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 ants? I have to find it. It's so funny.
I would definitely take.
Ants, 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 ants.
I would definitely take Ant-Man's suit if, if I had like any power in the
Where is
Marvel
it?
universe.
I
So
found
why would you be using it for Thanos reasons?
I mean, if he just did that, then it would have been over.
It's so stupid.
And that's why you're not in the MCU.
Yeah, because I would have saved everyone before he even had the chance to snap.
If anything, that would probably make him snap faster. Oh, shit, oh, shit! Oh, that was close.
And
Can he come back?
yeah, he came back.
No, it's like... him just like... Wait, shit, I enjoyed that.
I'll be fine. Right, and there must be some sort of proof to back us up. Time to do some serious thinking, Apollo Justice.
Ace Attorney?
Okay, we know when Rafa saw her father. He wasn't dressed like Miss Fey, right?
Right, because if he was, Rafa would have immediately known he was being channeled. So, oh. Yeah, they're right.
So that means... he was dressed in his usual suit when Rafa saw him.
Ha! Good thinking, Apollo. This might be the perfect angle to attack from.
Now Fizz is just Blair Witching it in the corner.
Okay.
Okay, baby.
That corner must be nice.
Why do you sit?
Oh, fuck. Alright, let's have an answer from the defense. What proof do you have that Miss My Fey channeled Justice Minister Inga?
Take that!
Is that a gemstone?
It's an emerald.
We found this among the ashes of one of the tomb's incense burners.
Ah.
Does this gemstone ring any bells, Your Eminence?
I was thinking of the hot emerald from fucking Laura's Adventures.
Well, what?
The
What was
hot
that doing in the
emerald?
tomb?
Excuse me, hold on. We need to dissect what the fuck Nick just said. What the fuck did you
What?
just say?
It just went over my head.
I
was
said the
busy
hot
reading.
emerald from Laura's Adventures.
Oh,
you
the
know what
gemstone?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
God, I forgot what she looks like. Hold on, let me find a pic.
I'm scared.
Hold on. This might actually not be that bad.
You're gonna post a picture and Nick's going to say, "Hear me out."
I mean, no, it's not that bad now that I'm looking at it. I completely forgot she looked like this. But yeah, she is kind of cute.
Hear
What?
me out. I mean,
I'll put it in muted. There.
Okay, you know what? Understood.
Yeah.
yeah, I told you.
This is one of the more reasonable choices.
I mean, I could go back to Stella if you want.
I will find a way to kill Stella. I'll do it. I already don't like the character.
Though that hot...
Oh, that bitch is gonna do some shit at the end of this season.
Ah,
She's
so
going
you
to
do
hurt my boy.
recognize
I'm
it.
going after
But then, as his wife... How could you not recognize this gemstone button from your husband's jacket?
I get where you're going with this.
Channeling Mr. Inga alone wouldn't be enough to fool someone like Princess Rafa. Especially if you were wearing your clothes. So you would have had to change into the minister clothes before channeling him.
Ah!
Miss Faye, you used the minister's clothes as cover while you were going from his room to the tomb. Where you burned them once you no longer needed them.
What?
Uh-oh, she seems genuinely surprised by that, Apollo.
Objection!
Miss Faye,
Yes.
do you know my husband's name?
It was, Inga Karkulkrain, right?
That is correct. In part. But there's more. Much more.
Uh-oh.
Here we go with the insane fucking name. Okay, I have to say this shit. Inga Kakul, how could this name be any larger or more pompous than Korean 3? The third. I didn't even read the full thing. That is his true name. I couldn't even read that. How could this name be any more something or pompous? Okay, there it is. Inga Kakul, how could this name be any longer or more pompous than it already is? Korean the third.
They were really running out of stuff.
Could it be any longer?
Probably, if they had more time.
Due to its length, only a portion of it was ever made public. So, Miss Faye, did you know this true name?
No, I mean, how could I?
That's an answer that screams yes.
Precisely. Yet a medium must know both the face and true name of the one she seeks to channel. So then, Miss Faye couldn't have channeled Minister Inga.
That's what I've been saying this whole time! Why would I want to randomly channel some old guy I didn't know? And didn't like, thanks to that last trial.
Maybe it was Godot.
I can't believe this.
Apollo. I really don't think Maya's lying. However, your line of reasoning still seems credible to me.
I agree, but there's something tripping us up in the details. Maybe we're working off of some wrong assumption again.
Apollo? I was thinking.
Yes?
Since I didn't channel Minister Inga, is it possible that someone else did?
Someone else? But who else could it have been?
I haven't thought that far yet.
Such chatter is without merit. Let us move on, shall we? Ugh.
Meep.
Beep.
I don't care what Karan says. I'm going to figure this out. I swear to God, I'm just gonna do a bit where every, single, exclamation he has, I'm just gonna do beep. If it wasn't Miss Faye, and the Queen has an alibi, then...
Apollo, forget about who is capable of channeling spirits for a second.
I should consider the circumstances around the channeling, right?
Right. We know Rafa saw her father come running out of his private quarters. If he was being channeled at the time, who could it have been?
It had to have been someone who was in Inga's private quarters. Well, I'm waiting, Defense. And you know how much I despise waiting. Yes, but... There is someone else besides Miss Faye who could have channeled Minister Inga. There's just one more person. And they were in Inga's private quarters. That person is our only hope now. So the defense believes there is another.
Ah!
Let's have your very serious answer then. With pleasure. Horn Devil! Who could have channeled Minister Inga?
Nanya.
Nanya. Nanya.
Nanya. Your Eminence said it yourself. That's right. Nanya never did go into the tomb that day. Instead, she entered my husband's private quarters. How do you know? It's quite simple. Shoe prints were discovered in Inga's private quarters. Shoe prints that belonged to Nanya. And then there's her benevolence's statement. She said that Nanya disappeared right after she entered Minister Inga's private quarters. The room from which Minister Inga himself came running out of not long afterwards. You are not seriously suggesting. It's the only thing that makes sense. Nanya channeled Minister Inga and left his private quarters thereafter. That's why no one has seen her since. Why only the minister's shoe prints were found outside his residence.
Ah! No way!
It's gotta be it. Nanya must have somehow channeled the minister. Get me out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm not even doing anything.
Exactly. All of the circumstantial evidence has fallen into place. You can't ignore it anymore. You can't claim Nanya isn't connected to this case somehow. In light of this, the defense calls Nanya to the stand.
Why, she's gonna whip out. Well, she's dead, so.
Well, Your Eminence.
Very well then. Let us call Nanya to testify.
Oh, she's not dead. I thought you would have killed her.
Yes! And we can finally crack this case wide open.
Let us adjourn while the witnesses summon.
There is no need. Nanya is in the waiting lobby. What? Nanya's here? I thought she'd gone missing. It seems she was feeling unwell and simply wished to rest undisturbed.
A likely
But our
story.
concern for Reifo brought her here today. She took time off without Reifo's knowledge or consent?
I'm betting there's more to her disappearing act than meets the eye, Apollo.
Da da da
Da da da da da. Hey, Skipper, you finally get to voice someone again.
Her hair.
Oh my god.
How's your back not hurt? Oh wait, you have a cane. Never mind.
It's Nanya. You understand why you've been summoned here today?
Look at her face.
Holy shit, the state of your hair.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Her Eminence has informed me that this man here suspects I have committed a crime.
So this is Nanya. That's quite the hairdo.
Though I will say,
You are hiding a body in that hair. You
I
cannot
suppose I'm
convince
not
me
as old
otherwise.
as I had thought. If this horn-headed nincompoop would take me for a criminal.
Oh, she got some fucking sass. Okay.
Yeah. Nincompoop.
Granny got some sass! Isn't that Rafa's favorite insult?
Now we know where Reifa got her sassiness from.
I guess Nanya rubbed off on her.
Yep.
Over all the time they spend together.
You there, young hornhead.
Yes?
I thought you were gonna lick it.
You're
accusing me of slaying Minister Inga and channeling his spirit, yes.
This courtroom must be fucking dusty. Is that what's on that much?
What an active imagination you have. Young folk are so wonderfully open-minded. What with the blue hair and the pronouns and
Thanks. Just take the compliment, Justice.
The blue hair, pronouns, and gay lawyers, and gay kids. A better compliment than Simon Blackwell's backhanded ones.
you would seem like the type who'd run off with those no-good rock stars, wouldn't you?
Did someone say rockstar? Hey, forehead, where are you? I brought some cake.
Save me!
Imagine at the end of prosecutors.
Man freaked out by German rock star. End quote.
Where do we hear?
He's not even German. He's just faking that accent.
Yeah.
Now then, will the witness please proceed with her testimony? Court wishes to know if you did or did not channel Minister Inga in his private quarters.
Anya! Wait, I need to check something.
How old is she?
Nope, just Nanya. And no age.
I was feeling under the weather yesterday and decided to rest these
Somewhere
weary
between
bones.
1 and infinite.
Besides which, a lowly servant such as I could not possibly be an honorable spirit medium. Only members of the royal family can learn the art of spirit channeling here in Korain. After Queen Amara's passing, Her Eminence, Queen Garan, is the only spirit medium left. If you believe a medium to be the culprit, it would have to be that young lass Maya Thay.
And there you have it. It seems we have summoned her for nothing. Only those of the royal bloodline have power of spirit channeling.
My ass was gonna say so.
That a servant such as Nanya could channel spirits is a most unamusing jest.
My stupid ass was gonna say so you could have done it, but I keep on forgetting she was doing something else, so...
Yeah, she was doing the right thing. On the surface, anyway. Excuse me. But our line of reasoning has led us to this end. And Nanya channeled Ingo's spirit. Jesus, I'm gassy.
Gas.
Yes.
Right.
One brain
All right,
cell.
defense may now question the witness.
You're just a little hater. Yeah, I am.
I am no spirit medium, Sonny.
No fish. I saw her like leap up to try and get the doorknob.
Did she succeeded?
No, I mean, she's still in the room. She's still in my room.
Well, all you could do is try, as they say.
She heard the thunder, so she was like, "Oh!"
Thunder.
God damn.
Thunder.
Sorry, I have to share this with you, Nick, because, oh my god, one of the new Miles Morales variants in, Marvel Snap.
What is it? You hear the thunder? Thunder spooky scary? She's just staring at me.
Like, I know that the Hellfire Gala variants are usually really good, but god damn, Miles has a really good one in Muted.
Let me see this.
Fizz, I know as soon as I let you out, you're just gonna come right in as soon as you hear the next thunder.
Whoa. You know they added this in Spider-Man 2.
Okay, so I presented what makes sense in terms of a direct contradiction. Except I don't know how to make it make sense in the larger context of this case.
The nut.
Relax, baby.
Well, is the defense going to follow up its loud objection with a sound explanation? No? We're gonna treat its right game?
Sorry. How do I put this? I believe there's a problem with Nanya's testimony. I hear you.
Wait, no, that fucks my entire strategy. Thank you.
Fizz! Jesus, stop! You're gonna scratch my mirror!
Oh, I win. Go on.
She asserted that she could not possibly be a spirit medium because, in Karain, only members of the royal family can learn how to channel spirits.
Yes, hi, Fizz. Don't walk it down. My
I fail to see the problem in that statement, defense.
Hold on, I'm getting to it, Your Majesty.
face.
Nanya stated an absolute falsehood. Since we know that Amara is still alive. At the same time, circumstantial evidence points to Nanya channeling Inga.
Wait a minute.
After all, just after she entered his private quarters, Inga came running out screaming, despite having been killed at 2 p.m.
Knock, knock, let the devil in.
That wouldn't mean that Nanya channeled Inga. Even though supposedly only those of the royal family are capable of doing so. Wait. Is it too late to ask for a refund on my trip down to the rabbit hole? Mr. Wright? You may think I've lost my mind with this bluff, but if I can at least establish the possibility, I think it'll give us the break we need.
Wait a sec. Are you going to propose what I think you are?
Yes, it's a huge risk. And I think there's a chance I can prove it.
Have you figured it out yet, Neo?
Will the court please take a look at this photo? What, that Amara's disguised as Nanya? Oh. Oh shit, when was the last time we saw? Because I'm now combining that with my theory that Amara's channeling Dirk. Shit. Yeah, I think that might be right.
That's...
Because we didn't see fucking Dirk until the very end of the third trial. This photo's very existence, to say nothing of the person in it.
Have you seen Dirk and Amara in the same room?
I don't think so. Contradicts the witness's claim. That Queen Garana is the only remaining spirit medium in Karain. Horn Devil! You mustn't! Oh, but I must. Under these circumstances, the outcome of the trial depends on it. But you already knew that, didn't you, Your Eminence?
Will the defense please explain who is shown in the photograph?
The person in the photo is previous queen, Amara Sigitar Karan.
Zune
Contrary to popular belief, she was never assassinated. In fact, she's very much alive.
What? But that's nonsense.
Take a good look at the law book in this photo, Your Majesty. The mark of the dragon branded on it could only have been placed there after Queen Amara's supposed assassination. Urgh!
Queen Amara's still alive?
Hey, look, old man.
While I personally find it hard to believe, I will allow the defense to continue. You may proceed, defense.
Queen Amara's death was staged to keep her safe from her would-be killer. Yet according to Dirk, she is actually being held captive somewhere. But the real truth is that Queen Amara is not being held in confinement. Rather, she walks freely among us.
Among Us!
Hold on, hold on.
Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head.
Here, in this very courtroom today.
How?
Do not be deceived, Your Majesty. The red pepper is skilled in weaving plausible lies. It is the cunning lawyerly art known as bluffing. But knowing this, there is no need to fear his forked tongue.
Objection!
That's where you're wrong, prosecutor. Because you'll be quaking in your boots soon enough.
Is that so?
It's my turn, Naida, to wake you up to the truth right before your eyes. Queen Aura is still very much alive and has been disguising herself as...
Take that!
Nanya.
Ugh! This is the simple and cleanest explanation for everything we've covered so far. The person who killed Mr. Inga. Someone with intimate knowledge of the divination seance. The medium who channeled the minister in order to mask the real time of his death. Condense these traits into one person and you get a spirit medium of royal blood. And that person is none other than you, Nanya! Your true identity is the former Queen Amara, and the killer we've been looking for all along!
Objection!
Have you finally lost your mind, Mr. Justice? What you say is beyond blasphemous, even in the depths of hell!
Oh my, the frightening allegations! The frightening allegations!
Oh, now it's really raining.
Where's the coding?
It coded all over the place.
Me taking Kibo on a date, and I was like, hey, you wanna go back to my place?
Indeed, an incredibly ludicrous taboo.
And Kibo says, I don't wanna code all over the place.
Fizz!
Her Eminence Queen Amara yet lives. Is actually Miss Nanya here? You've truly gone off the deep end.
You don't have to take my word for it. In fact, a certain someone can help me prove it. Your Eminence! If Queen Amara truly is dead, you should be able to channel her spirit right here, right now. Isn't that correct?
Dog cannot decide.
Yeah. Urgh. I can deny it no longer. The lawyer speaks the truth. Nanya, the woman who stands here before us, is Amara, the former queen believed to have perished 23 years ago.
Volcana!
Finally got Inga's real killer on the stand. Nanya, no, Amara Sigatar Kurain. Please drop the act and tell us what really happened.
Oh, dearie me, I guess I shouldn't have underestimated the power of youth. Well done, young hornhead.
Whoop.
Oh,
Wow. Ah.
what the fuck?
That's a... Whoa! Whoa! Pretty.
I was getting tired of masquerading as an old woman anyway. It has been far too long since I last greeted you, good people of Kurain. It is I,
Jesus Christ.
Sigatar Kurain, your former queen.
Oh, fucking music!
I can't even hear it right now. There's too much rain.
Reasons
I'll
I
have
could
to
not
look it
live
up.
in Florida for 1,000.
I have to look it up. What? I don't know why I did that.
You ain't the judge.
My brain just like fucking autocorrects. Cause like I go to a different tab, and then I think like, oh god, I'm waiting.
What?
So,
Ah! Ah!
My.
I'm immediately
And then he started
back
standing
up.
up immediately.
She's strong.
I think she is tall.
I thought Garon's makeover was extreme.
Can it really be true? You are alive and well?
It's true. I feel as if I have been called back from the Twilight Realm. I fear I have caused all of you a great deal of distress.
Amara. I'm sorry I was unable to keep your secret any longer. I hope you can forgive me.
It is quite all right, Karan. I am safe now. For Dirk, that blackguard who threatened my life, will be recaptured soon enough. I need not conceal my identity any longer.
Why the fuck are you throwing your husband under the bus, Amar?
Mm-hmm.
Judge,
Are we gonna get two
Queen
breakdowns?
Amara! What does this all mean?
How old is she? 44.
44!
Yeah.
How old are you? How old are you? 43.
43.
Younger by 1 year.
Judge.
The Mass is playing Marble Snap. Give him a minute.
Were you not killed in that fire 23 years ago?
I barely escaped that blaze with my life. But though I survived, I knew that scoundrel would make further attempts at my life. Therefore, I staged my death and abdicated the throne to my dear younger sister, Garan. Gaura.
But the building of that great tomb. And disguising yourself as a lowly servant? Why would you do such a thing?
Garan, I would have you explain.
Excuse me, I have to come over to the other channel real quick.
Okay.
Alrighty. Why did Skipper follow?
I don't know, but, you know.
Fizz. I guess we let Fizz out and see what the fuck she does.
Sorry about that. They were posting about Rhea Ripley, and I had to. Rhea got injured because she got her shoulder injury in a backstage segment.
Oh.
She's expected back by. Rumor has it that she might be back by SummerSlam. In which case, please do the meme. Oh my God! It is the perfect time to do a custody of Dominic Mysterio ladder match.
Skipper, why'd you follow?
I don't know. The garage?
Neo's doing something.
Okay.
Pardon me.
Alright, I'm back. I wished for her to be close at hand. It was the only way I felt I could protect her. And it was the best way to hide her from the eyes of the public. After all, who could conceive of Amara lowering her station to that of a servant?
She got that right. Even Dirk thought Amara was being held captive in some far-off place.
I don't know about that. He never even guessed she was living as a servant, right in plain sight.
I must say, a life dedicated to the servitude of others is not the least bit disagreeable. It is a quiet, humble existence, far removed from the tedium of regular duties. Ah, but those days of peace have ended. And it's all because of you, Hornhead.
You should consider yourself lucky if that's all this ends with.
If there is something you want to say, then say it.
It doesn't matter who you are. You want to escape the crime you committed. The defense moves to indict you as Justice Minister Inga's real killer.
What's this? You would accuse Queen Amara of homicide? A grand priestess of Karanism. You can't do that. She's virtually a goddess in the eyes of her people.
I surrender to no one.
If you commit the crime, you'd better be ready to do the time. Be you a priest, saint, queen, or god?
Oh god, Ace of 27, Phoenix versus God.
Phoenix versus Jesus?
I've never met such an
I don't want
egalitarian
religion
person.
in my game. Queen Amara. In your years disguised as Nanya, you have learned about Minister Inga's disorder. So you knew you could dress in Dirk's clothes to forge a convincing seance vision. Isn't that right?
What a curious character you are. You would label me a murderer. Me, the one who the people regarded as the reincarnation of the Holy Mother herself.
You may be a grand figure in Karanism. But as a foreigner, you're just another suspect to me.
And people of science. It would appear your words are not in jest. Am I to suffer the sullying of my good name with accusations of murder most foul?
Please, Queen Amara, forgive his impudence. The lawyer knows not what he speaks.
Fear not, good Majesty, for this is the sacred hall of justice. Though I am a grand priestess, on this stand I am but a witness like any other. I shall face his accusations with grace and benevolence.
Your compassion overfloweth, your mercifulness.
Oh, young lawyer. In my benevolence, I must warn you that your assertion suffers from a tragic flaw.
And Neo died.
There. There's a flaw?
Nayuda.
Yes, your mercifulness? My mom?
Who was
Mommy?
present in the tomb when the murder was discovered?
Dark Samadhi, Maya Fey, and the victim, Minister Igna. I see. That is a fatal flaw indeed. It appears Queen Amara couldn't possibly have gone to the tomb at Minister Igna.
What? Why not?
Do not keep the defense waiting, Nayuda. Explain how wrong he truly is.
Yes, your mercifulness. I wonder what Nayuda's thinking right now, seeing his mom.
Yeah.
Her benevolence, Princess Rafa, saw Minister Igna enter the tomb around 2:30 p.m. Yet you, the defense, claimed the person she saw was the minister being channeled by Queen Amara. However, if her mercifulness had channeled him and moved to the tomb, then once she was done channeling, Queen Amara would have re-emerged and been left stuck in the tomb.
Oh, yeah. And she tried to exit before you all arrived. Whoops.
Get out of my head.
There I go, doing it again, where I like tab out and then I look and I'm like, oh, it's probably my time to read. It's not.
Yeah, tried to exit before you all arrived. Princess Rafa, who had been looking down upon the courtyard, would have seen her. However, her benevolence saw nothing of the sort. Now it's you.
Beep.
In conclusion, Queen Amara could not have left the tomb without being observed. And yet, was she there in the tomb when the murder was discovered, Defense?
No, she wasn't.
Now do you see? This flimsy claim has been uprooted like a sapling in a flood.
What did that make Nayuda's? What did that mean Garon's, like, fucking... Nayuda's Garon's nephew, right?
Well, that was entertaining. Prosecutor Sanmati. Assume the prosecution of this case and clear your mother's good name.
You wish for me to take over?
Yes. Prosecute your father to save your mother. Oof. What a poignant fate you bear, but bear it you must.
But you just forced this on me.
Sucks to suck. Are you ready?
Yes, Your Eminence.
And there you have it, your majesty. I shall watch the rest of the proceedings from the sidelines. I relinquish complete control of this sacred hall to your authority once more.
I only took control for, like, part 1 of the trial.
Wow, thank you, Your Eminence. Now then, Your Mercifulness, your testimony, if you please.
Her arms are like a windmill.
Now I shall destroy your utterly absurd and barbarous theory. I was not anywhere near the tomb following the murder. Were your theory correct, I would have been in a tomb once I had stopped channeling. My husband Dirk is the killer, but he has fled from the sacred hall. May the Holy Mother rain judgment upon the traitor Dirk Satmati for his crimes.
I don't know why you're throwing your husband under the bus, though. What the fuck?
Oh, such marvelous testimony. You are truly a treasure, your mirthfulness.
This, too, is but by the grace of her holiness. No doubt my unmasking here today was her will as well.
Oh my, the Holy Mother, you say?
Yes, surely her holiness has guided me to this witness stand.
What the?
Oh! And to the purity of truth.
Fucking Disney princess?
And to the pure...
How the fuck? Were there animals in the jury?
You try to like make sense of what? You try to make sense how the animals got in here. Don't. Like that's asking how fucking.
Oh, how magnificent! Queen Amara, the Holy Mother's messenger here on Earth.
Praise be for Queen Amara. Blessing upon her mercifulness.
Where did those animals even come from?
I mean, I guess it also contributes to why the law system in Korean is fucked.
No, not really, because we have to remember some other people brought in dead animals, like fucking Ryan's brought in a whole ass marlin.
Oh,
Now then, the defense may question
No.
the witness.
I mean animals in the jury. That's my theory anyway.
The rule of cool. Shut up.
But remember, she is the Grand Priestess, so disrespect will not be tolerated. That means no pointing out conflicts, inconsistencies, or other flaws in her testimony.
Because she is
Do not do
soulless,
your
even her
job, we
pores.
will kill you.
There's grass growing at her feet. Look at the good tiger.
Yeah, I love tigers.
My theory is utterly absurd and barbarous.
And high-handed, if I may say so. Nahyuda was right to call you putrid-minded. Surely even the monkeys of Mount Pony's holy waterfalls could devise a better theory.
Surely you can steal better insults than Nayuta's best.
Now then, to all of you gathered in this sacred hall, need I remind you? Need I remind?
Hold it!
Apoyo. Apoyo.
Stop saying a pollo. And Neo died.
Sorry. Well, maybe you were hiding inside the sarcophagus. After all, it does technically belong to you. I bet you'd have no trouble opening it.
If I had been in there, I would not be in here today. For the tomb has been under constant surveillance since the murder. I would have never been able to leave.
I guess not. If I might ask, what's in that sarcophagus anyway? You're still alive, so...
There is despair, sadness, hatred, and malice. Only one brave enough to see the truth hidden deep within. To discover the final hope. My continued corporeality.
You completely lost me.
In other words, it's empty. But no one dared to open it because they were too scared of the curse.
Now, will you dispense with your theory? It is as empty as my sarcophagus.
Hold it!
And Neo died.
End.
I admit you weren't in the tomb after the murder.
Very good, but that very truth refutes your theory. Even if I had channeled Minister Inga and entered the tomb, the moment I ceased channeling him, I would have re-emerged at the crime scene.
Precisely. As you said yourself, defense, Queen Amara was not there after the murder. The only living souls in the tomb at that time were Dirk Samadi and Maya Fey.
But be it in this life or the next, there is no escaping such simple truths. My husband.
Hold it!
There must be a reason why he had to make his escape today.
A reason? Ah, perhaps.
Perhaps what?
Perhaps to conceal himself and lie in wait for another chance to claim my life.
What's this?
Objection!
No, it's definitely not like that, your mercifulness. First of all, you don't really believe he's trying to kill you, do you? After all, you two ran off together after he rescued you all those years ago.
That was only because he had the audacity to claim, "It wasn't me! You must believe me!" It was my duty as a wife to her husband to bend an ear to him, was it not? Communication after disagreement is the secret to a long and happy marriage.
Sure, I guess. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Hello, Wendy.
Just don't ask me.
No wonder your divorce rates are so high. That is why I listened to Dirk. However, he didn't have a shred of evidence to support his claim. It grieves me to admit it, but my husband truly did try to murder me.
Bathroom break.
Okay.
No, no! I want to complete this part.
It's fine.
You will sit there and stay there forever until we're done.
I'm back.
Hello.
That's quite enough. It's abundantly clear that Queen Amara's testimony is flawless.
Oh, do you understand now, lawyer?
Oh shit, Shayna's doing Bloodsport again this year?
This is bad. The judge isn't going to let me cross-examine her much longer.
Amara should have been in the tomb after the minister's murder, but she wasn't. I don't get it.
How did she just vanish from the scene of the crime like that? It shouldn't be possible for normal people to... For normal people. Huh. Maybe.
Maybe what?
Your Majesty. I think I can explain why Queen Amara wasn't there in the tomb after the murder. Excuse me.
Very well, defense. Do explain.
I believe it was accomplished through a method only she is capable of. And by using this special method, it would be possible for her to literally disappear.
Well, don't keep us waiting. Let's hear it.
She channeled someone.
All she had to do was channel someone. Then she could easily disappear from the scene of the crime. After all, she would literally be someone else.
That's why I believe that actually makes sense.
What do you have to say to that, Queen Amara?
You believe that I, a Grand Priestess, would use the sacred power of spirit channeling to commit murder?
Wow!
Whoa! What the?
What the meep?
No.
No. Shit.
Yeah! Mercy, your mercifulness!
She can't snap the judge. So,
How dare you spew such vile blasphemy, defense! You will retract your last statement or face immediate execution.
shit.
No, good Majesty. It is quite all right. Kurainism also teaches that we must respond at all times with reasoned principle. Therefore, I shall offer a measured response to his blasphemous accusation.
You have something to counter with?
Smiting. Indeed. Now, are you listening? It would not have been possible to simply vanish by means of spirit channeling. After all, it would require a deceased person to channel. However, there is only one murder victim in the tomb. And that was Minister Inga. The only others were there right after his murder were Dirk and Miss Faye. Had I
Right.
channeled Inga as you allege, well, the outcome would have been quite odd to say the least. For there, beside the dead minister, a living, breathing one would have appeared. Even if I had been in the tomb, there was no one to channel except the deceased minister. So you see, I could not have vanished by means of spirit channeling.
That's true, but beep. I can't rule it out yet. Because, well, what if there was another victim? Someone we haven't identified yet.
How absurd.
If you channeled someone other than Minister Inga, you could have used their identity to disappear from the tomb.
Another victim?
Queen Amara? Please add your last statement to your testimony. This could explain everything. Wasn't there some sign of another victim there in the tomb?
Yeah, that was no bloodstain.
And yet, why do I sense I'm not going to like what I'm about to find out?
Whose blood is this?
Objection!
I can't believe I'm presenting this. But it proves that there was another victim. Still, the only ones there at the scene of the crime were... No, it can't be.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fuck.
I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew
I
it.
got a feeling Apollo's gonna have a breakdown.
I knew it.
When the
I
defense
knew he
manager
was
sucked the
fucking
fuck.
dead. We can't have any alive fathers in this game. What do you mean?
No!
That's what happens. I've grown used to it. All the fathers have to die, apparently.
I'm still alive.
You're not a dad? Oh, I thought you meant yourself. I didn't think you were talking about Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm talking about Phoenix.
What?
Looks like you could use some help.
Queen Amara. You knew it, didn't you? Well, I guess that's because Phoenix gets to live because, like, he's...
Oh fuck! Now I can share a song.
Whatever are you
Oh.
Oh, fucking. Oh, I just remembered something from the fucking baseball musical.
If you won't tell this court, then I will.
I'm your dad now, Apollo. You won't have to clean the toilets ever again. You're supposed to say, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Ah, don't mention it, son.
The timing, Wendy's. You're not my dad. Me immediately posting we're your dad. Well, don't keep us waiting.
This case includes a second victim. one of the two people found alive in the tomb after the minister's murder was actually already dead.
But a second victim, Apollo?
Queen Amara, after you channeled Minister Inga and moved to the tomb, you vanished from the scene of the crime by channeling the other victim. That explains why no one found you after the murder was discovered.
And that would explain why Dirk's arm was working.
Yeah.
Oh, you putrid pepper. Of all the half-witted buffoonery to come tumbling from your lips. But suppose I indulge you and play along with your little delusion. Tell me, Mr. Justice, who was the other victim? He doesn't want to do it.
There's no way this can be true. But... no. I can't stop now. If this is the truth, it's the only way forward to solving this case. The other victim who Queen Amara channeled was... Dirk.
Oh, it did not give me a take that one. Listen, son. If you manage to prove me innocent tomorrow, I don't have long to live. There's no escaping death now that it has its sights set on me.
No.
Dirk knew everything, but he couldn't bring himself to tell me.
I have one more big secret. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did. You must mean Amara.
Yeah. He couldn't accuse the love of his life.
Fuck, man! This is sad!
The sad truth is, the other victim channeled by Amara was...
Take that!
What? You can't! That's not possible!
the defendant, Dirk Sadmati, is the one Queen Amara channeled. He's the other victim!
This is insanity! Apollo! What are you... Do you realize what you're proposing?
Objection!
I demand an explanation, Mr. Justice! He doesn't believe it.
I don't know when or why Dirk was murdered, but the facts and evidence speak for themselves. And this is where they've led me.
I see. After Igna's murder, Dirk and Maya were the only ones in the tomb. But one of them was actually dead and being channeled by Amara. But it can't be. Can it?
Dirk's bloodstain at the scene of the crime was the clincher for me. He wasn't even injured, so how could he have possibly bled that much? The only logical explanation is Dirk had also been murdered.
That's enough! Your explanation cannot be the truth! And you will not dare to claim to have proof to support your assertion!
Nayuda, I wish it weren't true. I wish with all my heart that I'm wrong. But as much as I don't want to believe it, yes, I can prove it. Dirk's killer must have hidden his body. It would have been somewhere nobody would ever look. And there is only one such place.
sarcophagus.
You,
Yeah.
you truly have proof?
The fastest way would be to actually have someone go check the tomb.
I see you on Tumblr, Neo.
Huh.
Go check the tomb? But why?
Because I believe Dirk's killer hid his body here.
Take that!
You would suggest...
Queen Amara's sarcophagus. The only place in the tomb that no one would dare to look. Plus, a killer would soon become trapped by hiding in there. But a body... well, that's a horse of a different color. Which means... Ugh!
I don't think Apollo believes it either.
He certainly doesn't want to.
I believe we must search the sarcophagus at once.
I wonder how Garon's reactions right now is.
Hmm.
Oof, 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 oof. Poison damage.
Hmm.
Your Eminence. Bring Queen Amara. Being that Queen Amara yet lives, I trust we may now open it.
If we must.
Your Majesty, I believe Detective Sky is still there at the tomb. Let's contact her at once and have her conduct a full investigation into the matter.
Well,
Now then, Detective Sky, your report, if you'll please.
I'll start with my findings.
please, please. Please let me be wrong about this. I just want things to be as they were.
A search of the sarcophagus revealed a body that appears to be several days old.
What?
Damn.
Huh?
A body. Detective Sky. Tell me it wasn't Dirk. Tell me my whole theory was completely off base.
Several days old?
I have a photo of the body,
Ugh.
and I have positively identified it as... shit!
Oh. Fuck.
Dirk said Maddie.
Uh-oh.
He's got a different butterfly necklace.
Several days old.
Dirk! No!
several.
Why?
How many days went by in this?
Why'd this have to happen?
How many days went by in this?
I'm gonna guess like a week.
Damn it, Dirk! Answer me!
How can this be? That must be Garan or something. I fucking knew it!
You
What
fucking
the
asshole.
fuck did you do?
The traitorous snake, the very head of the insurgency, murdered. Oh, what a joyous day! Those fools shouting for change and revolution will finally return to whatever rocks they crawled out from under.
After! Can I punch her now?
Please.
Ugh. Ugh.
This is awful.
What was I even fighting for?
Who were you even talking to?
Apollo.
What am I supposed to do now?
What the?
Who was even in the courtroom with us? Several days old.
I think there's the moment where he fucking quits or something.
I
Quit.
Son? Wait, what?
Is he
A
gonna be
lawyer.
the? Is he gonna be the Mia?
Should never look the way you do right now. A dragon never yields.
Is he gonna be the Mia to?
Even when wounded, a dragon bites down hard and never lets
Phoenix.
go till dying breath.
guess so.
It glares, it roars, and it latches its jaws firmly onto its prey to the bitter end. That's what lawyers do to get to the truth.
But, Dirk, what if the truth is that you're...
Apollo, in court tomorrow, you may find yourself faced with a truth that is difficult to accept. But I know you. I know you can handle the truth, no matter what it turns out to be. I know that because I believe in you. You're my son, after all.
You believed in me that much, Dirk? Dirk, I think I finally understand.
Don't make me cry, Neo.
Can't yield. Not now. Not ever. Not after Dirk believed in me, despite knowing what was about to happen. Besides, Dirk left me with two things I must do.
Are you alright, Apollo?
Sorry about that, Mr. Wright. But I'm fine now.
Apollo?
Detective Sky!
Yeah. Yes.
How sure are you that the body's been there for a few days?
I'm positive. No autopsy's been performed yet, but I'd say it's been at least 3 days. Fortunately, the low temperature inside the sarcophagus kept it from decaying. Oh, and the chest area bore 3 gunshot wounds from a small caliber weapon. I believe they are the cause of death.
At least 3 days, huh? That means Dirk
That
was.
means Dirk-
Oh, that.
Fucking. That means Dirk was already dead by the time he came to
The
visit me back in the
hell?
States.
What the hell?
Yep, I knew he was dead the whole fucking time. I called it, and it hurts.
Then who was channeling him?
Amara, obviously. I think it would have to be someone who could get into and stay in the US without arousing suspicion.
Maya?
It also had a solid cover story so they wouldn't be seen as missing. I believe this is who was channeling Dirk when I saw him in the States.
The only person strong enough to...
Take that!
Wait.
What?
Maya?
What?
Maya?
So I was partially right? What the fuck?
Oh, I
Maya?
see. She was being held hostage at the time, so it seemed only natural that she wasn't around.
Right. And do you remember what she said earlier? So please, just tell me, what exactly are you hiding?
Sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say.
You made a promise to Dirk?
That's what he meant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A pretty big one.
I thought it was gonna be fucking Amara, cause, like, she was missing. Dirk didn't want his own death to be known. The other members of the Defiant Dragons will lose all hope if they found out.
Sorry, I'm watching something completely unrelated. It's killing me.
And that would snuff out the flames of revolution for good. Miss Faye, Dirk told me you keep Dirk told you to keep quiet about this, didn't he?
I guess it's no use hiding it anymore. Yes, I promise not to tell. Dirk made me promise before he died.
So I was right then.
Apollo? There's something I need to tell you. It's about, Dirk's final moments.
Oh, fuck me.
Oof. I'm listening, Miss Faye. What happened in his final moments?
It was soon after I was kidnapped. Dirk paid me a visit in that tomb where I was being held captive. I'd say it was a few days before Minister Inga's murder.
Hey, young lady. Time to get you up and out of here.
Oh! It's that revolutionary guy.
I'm here to rescue you.
You are? Why?
I figured things were a little too quiet with that stamp-sucking scumbag. So I started digging around. That's when I found out you've been abducted.
But why would a rebel help me?
Let's go before it's too late. Oh. Masking in here is Igna.
It already is for you, pal. Long time no see, you rebel blowhard.
Igna. I know you're up to something. I'm going to find out what. Gah!
Oh!
Holy shit!
Shot through the heart!
And you're too bad,
baby,
You get love,
a
a bad man.
Ah!
Anyway.
4 barrels stuck.
Easiest joke on
Easy.
the fucking planet. That's kinda smart. You'll become a real thorn in my side, see? Hold up, I need something to use as a cigar. So it's time for you to be pushing up daisies. I put that down the he goes from Cuban to Italian
Holy shit.
monster.
Dirk!
Shot, do that,
Did you really think
Shut,
a pea
shut,
shooter
shut,
like
shut,
that
shut.
would could
Ooh.
kill a dragon?
Ooh,
Oh fuck!
that's awesome though. Fucking get him.
What are you, some kind of freak? Nuts to these!
Fucking running away!
Bye.
I love the motion captured running. It's so funny. God damn it, I know this is supposed to be serious, but the fucking running away killed me and just fading away. No, okay.
Dirk was shot several times, but he barely even flinched. He sacrificed himself.
Congratulations, homosexual.
What's gay about this?
Dang.
Ah, these ropes! I've got to help you!
Relax. It's going to be okay. Sorry things turn out this way, but it doesn't look like I have much longer.
No! Don't say that!
You're a spirit medium, aren't you? When I'm gone, I want you to channel my spirit.
Stop it! Don't give up like that!
If you do, untying a rope like that would be child's play.
No! Please hang in there! You can still make it!
Promise. Promise me one thing, young lady. It's about my son.
Dirk. I was talking about you, Apollo. He said he wanted to see you. One last time. So he asked me to return to the US and channel his spirit.
He really said that?
Mm-hmm. He also said he'd been meaning to visit you for years, but kept putting it off. And that this was his last chance.
You just showed up here without warning after all this time. What gives?
I came all this way to see you, son. Come, rejoice.
Right. Why don't you tell me the real reason you're here?
I'm dying in a fucking tomb.
Dirk. You really did come to the US because you wanted to see me.
I guess this means it was Igna that hid Dirk's body in the sarcophagus after Maya left the tomb.
Apollo, you can't stop now. Dirk would want you to keep pressing on.
I know, Miss Faye. And I won't disappoint him.
This really is Apollo's game.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Dual Destinies.
I mean, it
If
wasn't
you had just
though.
done this one
Hold the
thing.
phone. There's like multiple Phoenix Rising, and
I know.
fucking Justice is barely in the game.
I like to say the overall story is Justice's, not Phoenix's.
Yeah. I just went, Dual
That,
Destinies, man.
that is
It's not debatable, that's just it.
that's stretching things real thin.
What you know? You only been an Ace Attorney fan since a couple of months. Shut up.
Nicholas. I was there when the series was born. I was there when it rose from the primordial soup of Capcom's development team. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I destroyed my original Game Boy Advance to get an Game Boy Advance SP. That's not true. That was how I got my DS. Although admittedly I destroyed that by accident.
Oh.
But hey, I got a light.
Yeah,
Better
that's
than the
better.
original fucking bulky ass DS. Defense, if you're ready to proceed. I was there when it was one more for Jenny and the Wimp. I would first have you answer this. Do you believe the accused's death will impact what we know about this case?
Yes, and I believe I can explain everything now.
Very well. Your explanation, please.
Dirk entered the tomb at 3 p.m., the time the hostage exchange was to take place. Or rather, Dirk, as channeled by Miss Fey, did. Now, by the time he entered the tomb at 3 p.m., Minister Inga was already dead. I say that because we know the minister was murdered at 2 p.m. But there was someone else in there. This person was already hiding in the tomb, waiting to channel Dirk in place of Miss Fey.
Take that!
It was you, wasn't it? The fact of the matter is, Queen Amara killed Minister Inga at 2 p.m.
Oh, she must have did that because she killed Dirk.
Yeah. She then went to his private quarters and channeled his spirit. The minister, thinking he was going to be late, hurried to the tomb for the hostage exchange. But once in the tomb, Queen Amara stopped channeling Minister Inga and hid herself. Then, when Dirk entered at 3 p.m., she snuck up from behind and forcibly drove Dirk's spirit out of Miss Fey's body.
Drove his spirit out of her body. Impossible.
Objection!
Actually, there is a way to do that.
The spirit severed. Oh.
With a Magatama parting, that is. Using one, anyone could drive a spirit out of a person's body, even if it refused to leave. Are you telling me that the extra pale brown Magatama in the tomb was... Oh, so that's what it was. That it was... That's right, Prosecutor Samadi. And you've seen one in action before. You saw how the glowing red Magatama sent the High Priest back to the Twilight Realm. And how it turned a spent pale brown afterwards.
In other words, the brown Magatama found in the tomb looks that way because Its power had been used up in pushing Dirk's spirit out of Miss Faye's body, right?
I probably passed out as soon as Dirk's spirit left my body. I was exhausted after channeling him for so long, after all.
After that, Queen Amara must have dressed Miss Faye in her usual outfit and tied her up. I'm not sure where she got the outfit, but we can assume she had it all planned out.
Why did you have to add that? Now you're just gonna make me think.
Then Queen Amara must have changed into Dirk's clothes, smeared blood onto them, picked up the knife, and channeled Dirk's spirit. That's how she made it look like Dirk had committed the crime. And that's how she escaped, right under our noses.
I don't know, Apollo. The whole thing still seems a bit far-fetched.
Dirk, what was going on through your mind while all this was unfolding?
Oh, you know, loss of blood, pain.
So ultimately it was all for naught. Who said that? Oh, it was me.
Yep.
So ultimately it was all for naught.
Nayuta?
Those dreams of revolution Dirk was always spouting. They placed nothing but false hope in the minds of the people. And in the end, they were simply fantasies.
Nayuta? How can you—
Karma has spoken. The dream of revolution has withered on the vine. Its fate is sealed. The other insurgent will soon wake from their shattered dreams.
No. Dirk's dream can't die like this. I'm not going to sit back and let that happen. I can't, and I won't. Nayuta, don't forget that Dirk's been proven innocent. His name is no longer tainted by the charge of murder.
Now the rebels and their sympathizers who have been calling for his release can't be charged with abetting the accused. So the revolution is far from over. It's only just begun.
Objection.
No, Dirk has not yet been proven innocent. You have merely indicated the possibility of his innocence.
Well, what do you mean?
Dirk is indeed dead. However, what if it was Dirk who killed Minister Igna while being channeled by Miss Faye? And while the crime could have occurred at 2 p.m., you have yet to substantially, prove it. Or do you have conclusive proof that the time of Minister Igna's death was at 2 p.m.?
Well, no, I don't, but
It seems further testimony will be required of me. As it would appear that I have fallen under suspicion, I would like to state my case.
Thank God, the final testimony.
Prosecutor Sadmati, rebellion must be snuffed out once and for all. You must prove Dirk Sadmati to be the foul murderer that he was. And every last insurgent and their sympathizers must be found guilty under the Defense Culpability Act.
As you wish, Your Eminence. Nayuta, what the fuck?
Why is Nayuta doing this? Colt, Garan shouldn't have him under her thumb anymore. Amara's not a hostage, so what gives? Nayuta, what's left to chain you to her like this?
Well, she is kind of hot.
What? Dude, that's your auntie. Oh wait, that was Edgewood. Never mind.
Very well then, Queen Amara. Please proceed with your additional testimony.
You kind of fucked me up there when you said that. What you gotta say?
Well done, lawyer. You have painted me as a killer with nothing but your silver tongue. However, you have no evidence proving your distasteful theory. Furthermore, Dirk could have committed the crime while being channeled by Miss Fay. Now let us end this charade.
Ah, they're
For the
back!
eternal glory of Khurain and its people.
Do you understand now, you putrid pepper? There is no point in defending Dirk any longer. It has all been in vain.
Let it go and move on, right?
Let it go.
Well, not today.
Your theories are but a pillar of salt that crumbles at the slightest breeze. But no more. This ends here and now.
The defense may proceed with its cross-examination.
Let's go. The final one. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Any of y'all got games on your phone?
You got games on your phone. You got this, Apollo.
I admit I don't have any solid evidence. Yet. But you're the only one who could have committed the crime.
What on earth do you mean?
Wow.
Including Miss Fay, there are only 3 spirit mediums in Khurain. Furthermore, when the crime scene was first discovered, Queen Garan was with me and Mr. Wright, while Miss Fay was tied up in the tomb. That means that Dirk we saw after the minister's murder could only have been channeled by you, Queen Amara.
Insolent lawyer!
Wow.
Forgive us your mercifulness. Turned it critical for a second there.
But
Forgive me your mercifulness.
Really, Your Majesty?
I really caught this one up big time, boys.
but have you considered the following defense? What if there was, unbeknownst to us, another spirit medium in Khurain?
Objection!
That's no.
Oh, come on. What are the chances?
You lack the evidence to support your claim that Queen Amara is the killer, which is why you have had to use the process of elimination to zero in on her. He's locked in. It therefore stands to reason that you would have to rule out all other possibilities as well. But, like, there's no one else! Well, can you eliminate the possibility of another spirit medium defense?
Maya.
No, Maya
Of course I
couldn't.
can.
Under the circumstances, Apollo, there are 2 ways to establish Amara's guilt. We either prove she killed Igna, or prove she was in the tomb.
Which one can I actually prove?
We can prove she was in the tomb.
I can prove that Queen Amara was in the tomb when the murder occurred.
It's seems you are ever bent on painting me as the killer.
This.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Very well. Let us see some evidence that proves I was at the scene of the crime. You do have some, do you not? There is nothing to prove I was even at the scene of the crime.
Objection!
Yeah, the pendant.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. Queen Amara. Does this pendant look familiar to you?
Why, that is...
We found it in the tomb, and it has the minister's blood on it. Which means it was probably dropped in the course of the crime.
And I fail to see how it's relevant to your argument. Did that not belong to the accused?
That's what I thought too. After all, Dirk had said it himself.
He said that?
Yes, but it was a lie. Because I believe he was covering for someone.
Covering? How? For who?
There's a certain piece of evidence that shows the pendant isn't Dirk's. It's because he had a blue one.
Take that!
That's a photo of the accused body, is it not?
Yes, it is. I'd like to call your attention to a certain spot. This right here proves that the pendant that was found in the tomb wasn't Dirk's.
Why is this like a pointing section?
Take that!
You will notice an object near Dirk's left arm. It's an identical pendant, except it's blue.
Love, am I right?
Why is everybody afraid of love? Love!
Oh, now you mention it.
I have the same one like my husband, the judge says.
Don't you find that a little strange? Why would he own two of them, but in different colors?
There are two wolves
Here's what
in
I
me.
think.
He loves himself.
The pendants were meant to go together as a pair.
Well, they always say, always love yourself. A pair?
If the blue pendant was Dirk's, then what about this pink one with Minister Inga's blood on it? Who do you suppose it belongs to?
Objection!
Sorry to disappoint, but no fingerprints were found on the pink pendant. Therefore, we have no way of knowing to whom it belongs.
Objection!
Ah, but that's where you're wrong, Prosecutor Sanmari. I'm guessing you didn't know that this pendant is actually a locket.
Come again.
Now that this is where it gets interesting. When we open this locket up, we found a faint fingerprint inside, on the back of the lid to be exact.
What? No!
So now the question is, to whom does the fingerprint belong? Queen Amara? It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Oh.
It seems I've truly rendered the witness speechless this time around.
This cannot be. Mother, tell me it does not belong to you.
Yuta, I...
Think about it, Queen Amara. Dirk must have realized that you were channeling his spirit, and he had probably already figured out who the minister's killer was. And yet, he still claimed that the pink pendant belonged to him.
But why would he do such a thing?
You really don't know? He was protecting you. Because he loved you. He loved you until his very last breath, and beyond.
I have one more big secret.
Technically, Maya was in prison twice.
Oh my fucking god. I'm afraid I can't tell you what it is. I'd be betraying a certain someone if I did.
Dirk knew everything, even that he was being used.
Now I realize why you gave him his lawyer badge.
Yeah. But he kept quiet, all for your sake.
Dirk, why do you always...
Well, Queen Amara? Dirk, one whose love for you never wavered all these years. Are you going to betray him now?
Dirk, I...
No.
This cannot be. I refuse to accept it.
Queen Amara, are you ready to confess to your crime?
I can deny it no longer. The truth is, it was I, Amara Sigatat Kurain, who slew Minister Inga.
That's preposterous! Why?
Boop. And he's back.
Oh, well, Holy Mother, just kill me already.
This is beyond belief!
Mother, why would you?
Forgive me, Nayuta. I never wished to cause you such sorrow. But I had no choice. It was the only way.
The only way?
So in the end, Queen Amara and Dirk Sadmade. I suppose this means that they were unable to reconcile while he was still alive.
I don't think the state of the kingdom or the incidents of the past would have allowed that.
They were prisoners of their shared history, so to speak.
Queen Amara, there's something
When
I
the hell
need
did
you to
start
know.
talking so fancy?
You had staged a near-perfect crime. So why did you bring the pendant to the tomb with you?
When you're 30-something and live with Edgeworth, you get to pick up some things.
Oh, he didn't get it from me. He's a fucking Neanderthal.
You should have known it'd come back to haunt you.
I'm gonna make Edgeworth die in every investigation game. Oops.
I do not really understand it myself. I'd nearly been assassinated by my own husband. Yet I could not bear any hatred towards him. I was unable to discard this or part with it for even a short time. As with Derek, I have never stopped loving my husband for the past 23 years.
Mother.
So she really believes it? That Dirk tried to assassinate her?
I wonder who told her that.
Mm-hmm.
Your Majesty, is it not time? Time to declare Dirk innocent. I would ask that you do this for my beloved, who now dwells in the Twilight Realm.
Very well then. Your Eminence, Prosecutor Sadmane, if you have no further objections.
This cannot be. My mother.
I have no objections. Dirk, I did it. I finally did it. I proved your innocence. But
Very well then. Being that Queen Amara yet lives, we can no longer charge the accused with an assassination that never came to fruition. As for the murder of Minister Inga, the truth has been laid bare for all to see. Therefore, we will now pass judgment upon the accused, Mr. Dirk Sadbade.
What the?
Already dead.
Rafa, what are you doing?
your benevolence?
This is the trial that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend.
I cannot accept this.
Some people started prosecute.
Queen Amara is lying.
Something the matter, your benevolence?
Queen Amara lied. It makes no sense. Queen Amara would not have killed my father.
What's with her all of a sudden? Is there some sort of lingering affection towards Nanya?
Rafa.
Speak the truth, Queen Amara. Did you really kill my father?
Yes, there is no mistake.
So, how do we execute a queen? Or former queen?
She has confessed to the crime, thereby clearing the accused of all suspicion. As such, I see no reason to continue these proceedings. I swear to God, if anyone says anything.
Barbed head! Hornhead! Are you going to let this stand?
I'm going to burn down this entire goddamn country.
Dirk's been proven innocent, and he's about to be declared not guilty. Even so, something doesn't feel right.
Apollo? If you have any doubts now, this is the time to raise them. After all, the courtroom is a place for finding the whole truth. It's all up to you.
There are definitely things that don't quite add up. Does this mean that the whole truth hasn't been brought to light yet?
Fucking course not. It's a turn
Should I
game.
push to continue this trial?
Push to continue. Fuck it.
Your Majesty, I have a feeling we haven't discovered the whole truth. The only way we'll ever find it is to continue this trial. And it's past midnight.
Exactly.
Hornhead!
Oh yeah, I forgot. We don't know her motive, why she did it.
Yeah.
Very well then. This defense, please. Will the defense please tell us this? What important fact about this case is yet to come to light?
The motive.
The motive.
Queen Amara,
We got all the facts on how she did it. Now we need to know why.
there's something I still don't understand. What was your motive for killing Justice Minister Inga?
Oh.
That is a fair question, and one that I shall now answer.
You just cut to the judge. Honey, this is going on for fucking ages. I do apologize.
It was for the future of this kingdom that I slew Inga Karkul Kurain. To avert further tragedy, his death was an unfortunate necessity.
What does that mean?
Further tragedy?
Over the past several years, Mr. Inga had been rapidly expanding his power. He had established the secret police and was relentless in his pursuit of the insurgents. He even had the overwhelming support of the people, but he was still not satisfied. Hungry for more power, he began planning a coup d'etat.
You meant his plot involving the Founder's Orb, which led to Maya Fey's abduction?
Yes, Minister Inga planned to use the orb to gain access to great spiritual power, after which he would assassinate Garan and usurp the throne.
His machinations were reminiscent of that terrible tragedy of 23 years ago. And as one affected by that incident, Amara vowed to never allow a repeat of such events.
Yes, and the Holy Mother delivered unto me the perfect opportunity to fulfill my vow. Security amid the courtyard was rather light due to the rite of channeling. And Inga had barricaded himself in the tomb with his hostage, away from prying eyes. I knew I would never again have such a perfect opportunity, so... At 2 p.m., during the rite of channeling, I slipped into the tomb and slew the minister.
Ugh!
My bracelet!
Apollo!
Yep. It seems his trial is far from over.
Bang, 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 bang. This was slamming
Queen
my
Amara,
head.
I believe you're still hiding something. But if you wanted to keep on playing this game of hide and seek, then let's start with that last statement you made.
If I must.
Would you hide and...
Gotcha!
That was easy.
That was quick. Queen Amara, you seem a little nervous right now.
Of course I am. Is it not the way of lawyers to gain the advantage by unnerving their foes?
Oh, well... Great. Now she's unnerved me. Focus, Justice. Just look for a habit or tell her so she's hiding something.
Oh, that wasn't it?
Nope. Oh shit, are there like multiple things that she's got going on?
That's never happened before. Wait, her finger was moving right there. Oh.
Look at her face.
No, like her middle finger is moving around. Wait, hold up.
Gotcha!
That has to be it. There we go. Oh, I guess I was a pixel off.
But
Ugh.
Queen Amara, you're not very comfortable talking about the 2 o'clock rite of channeling, are you? I can tell because a finger on your left hand twitched almost imperceptibly when you did.
Oh?
And that pose you make. Is there something about your chest to make you nervous?
Whatever do you mean?
Murder occurred at 2 p.m. I'm pretty positive Amara was in the tomb at that time. So then why is she so self-conscious about her chest when she talks about the rite?
The rite of channeling? Didn't Albie snap a picture of it?
Queen Amara, I have here a picture of the rite of channeling. It was secretly taken by a certain individual.
Objection!
Oh god, what do you want?
The book.
Such insolence! I would have the perpetrator's name at once!
No.
Sorry, but no can do. You see, I just happened to find it on the ground, so...
Good job, Apollo, not putting a kid on death row.
Do you take me for a fool?
But she's not falling for it.
How about we discuss the photo's origin a little later, because right now...
I ain't fucking saying shit.
there's something much more pressing at hand. I believe this photo merits further examination. I just wish there was more to see in it than darkness and more darkness.
You might be able to make out a few more details with some image adjustments. Let's ask Emma if she can help. Emma, whip out.
Alright, I'll break out the AI computer. Ah, God, where's the 4080? You know how hard it is to get 4080s here in Crane?
Pretty hard, I imagine.
Don't exactly have a pro gaming team. This sucks, you suck.
We
How the
all
fuck do I
suck.
set this shit up again? Anyone know how to use Python? Fine, I'll go to YouTube. Mayor, please summon to set this guy to the Hall of Justice while I get this fucking... the things we do for AI upscaling.
Hey, Emma.
Here you are. I was able to obtain a much clearer image by raising the brightness.
What the fuck? Bullshit!
Hmm? What's that right there?
I just raised the brightness. Suddenly she's fucking the clearest that she has ever been in any image ever.
That's not how brightness works on a dark picture.
Yeah.
That's not how any of this works.
An injury? No, wait. I think it's a burn scar. Damn, bro, that ain't Garan at all. That must be Amara.
Wait a second. Your Eminence? You don't have a burn scar like that on your chest.
Cover him up, slut.
What's going on here? The person in this photo isn't Queen Garan, then who is it?
It's Amara.
Queen Amara? The person in this photo isn't Queen Garan. It's you, posing as her, isn't it? The two of you look quite similar, but that's so surprised considering you're sisters.
And twins. Oh my fucking god. So many twins in this series.
One is older. Nah, they're not the same age.
Even the same shape and position of your facial tattoos are almost exactly the same.
Remember, Garan is 1 year younger.
Yeah.
I mean, can twins still exist if they're like 1 year apart from each other?
I don't know. And you are both capable of channeling spirits.
They have to be born at the same time.
Therefore, it would have been easy for you to impersonate Queen Garan. Queen Amara. You have a burn scar on your chest, don't you? Please remove your round medallia so we can see what's behind it for ourselves.
Let me see them titties!
Let me see them titty.
What the?
Whoa.
What the?
Uh. Look! It's the exact same burn scar as the one in the photo.
Judge.
I don't understand.
Finally.
Make a joke about the fucking.
I knew it.
The writing of that picture is fucking me up because it's like, I was joking about AI. This is what happens when you just fucking image an image.
So the person in this photo really is.
Yes, it's Queen Amara.
This is absurd. Are you suggesting they switch places?
Amar's confession earlier was also false? Mother! What is the meaning of this?
Don't you see? This changes everything. We know for a fact that this photo was taken at 2 p.m. The exact time the murder took place.
But that would mean Queen Amara couldn't possibly have committed this crime.
Exactly. She now has an ironclad alibi. So Minister Inga's killer couldn't have been Queen Amara.
Ow. Ow.
There's only one other person that could have done it.
I'm afraid I no longer follow the fans. Ow. Son of a bitch, my leg. Was it not Queen Amara who channeled the minister and the accused who staged the crime?
Yes, that fact has not changed. We have evidence placing her at the scene of the crime. And Dirk could have been in there in the tomb if she were channeling him. Which means... while Queen Amara did use spirit channeling to stage the crime, she didn't kill Minister Inga. His real killer is someone else.
What's going on here?
What's her mercifulness covering for someone?
If Queen Amara is not the killer, then who the hell is?
Isn't it obvious?
No, we wouldn't be asking the question if it was, jackass!
Why was this rite held in the first place if Queen Garan wasn't going to perform it?
I'm gonna walk down from this pulpit and
What's behind the two
strangle
sisters
you.
switching places, and for what reason? The answers to these questions, along with the establishment of Queen Amara's alibi, obliterate a certain someone else's alibi.
Take that!
Shit.
I'm locked in.
Well, that's... Is that some sort of joke?
No, Your Majesty. I could never joke about something so grave. The only one who seemed to have a perfect alibi at the time of the murder was Her Eminence, Garan Sigatar Karain. Queen Amara, didn't your sister Queen Garan ask you to pose as her
On karma, but woman.
and perform the rite of channeling? And didn't she also have you drive Dirk's spirit from Miss Faye's body? And then stage the crime to make it look like he was the minister's killer? And at 2 p.m. while you were performing the rite of channeling as Queen Garan, didn't she kill Minister Ingo while disguised as Dirk? Well, your mercifulness? It's no use trying to hide it any longer. You need to tell us the truth now!
Mother!
Justice Minister Inga's true killer is...
Oh!
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 Shit! Who shot her?
Mother! No!
Oh god.
Whoa!
What the? What the fuck?
I really did it! Your evidence! My life is yours!
What?
Is he one of Garon's royal guards?
Queen Amara! Bailiff, arrest that guardsman immediately!
Mother!
Garon couldn't have. Could she?
She's a fascist leader. What do you think?
Colony ambulance.
Yeah, someone fucking died in my courtroom too and was also shot. Does this just happen around Phoenix, Wright?
Yeah.
Someone call for an ambulance! Quickly now!
To be continued.
Jesus
Bruh,
Christ.
this fight is still going on.
It's still going.
Fucking case.
What the fuck?
We'll save it
Also,
here.
we see why people don't like this one.